Michigan, as we are inside Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions. It's been a tradition since the early days of the NFL, and we're off on Thanksgiving Day in Detroit. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Looking to throw Trubisky on first down. And incomplete to open things up. Ten yards still left on second down. Here's Trubisky. Being chased out left. Room here to run. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Obviously, a big play was needed, and you can see his eyes light up as he realized there's absolutely no one in front of him. And he takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
Burns the man in motion left. On the give, this is their fullback. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Second down following the run. They run play action for Howard. Now Trubisky. He's got a man open. It's Cameron Meredith. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line.
Detroit, let's go! Detroit! Green 39! Green 39! Detroit! Detroit! Hurry up, here we go! 319! 319! Back 99 Philly, here we go! All right, now, lock at 56.
Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And ready now for 2nd and 9. They go play action. Trubisky. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
Give him credit for batting it away, but unable to come up with the interception. And sometimes that joke does come true. Guys are on defense for a reason. Maybe their hands aren't quite as skillful as the guys on offense, but a lot of credit on that play for just knocking it away.
The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down.
Set!
the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. From the shotgun is Trubisky. That's complete to Meredith. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first.
All right, here we go. Green. No. Check. Patrick. Hurry up. Here we go. Green, 39.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
But if you're going to have a relay race, you're probably going to pick your backs and receivers to run it, but don't underestimate the conditioning of the offensive line. They're out there just dictating things, staying on the field, and keeping a long drive going.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here.
Here we go. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down.
Set. Green, 39. Green, 39.
Now Trubisky to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. Well, they try to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
Well, this one's knuckling, and it just does get over the crossbar. He didn't get much of it, but he got it to go. And it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. And that field goal caps an 11-play drive.
That's a lot of offense to run to only get 3 points, but they'll take them. Anytime you can put anything on the board, you run to your sideline somewhat happy.
Bryant now, after hitting the field goal, gets set to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. They'll need to get the play off quickly. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. That often runs you into a penalty.
Set. Green. Over.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get across the 20, but only to about the 22-yard line. He'll get 3 of those penalty yards back here, leaving him with a 2nd and 12. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Now a handoff as they run left side. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. Past the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there with touchdown number 20 on the year, and the Lions are going to take a first-quarter lead. First-quarter touchdown run. Remember, this coming on the heels of his NFC Offensive Player of the Week performance. It was so great last week.
Did you feel the rumble all the way up here?
The big bodies up front.
Big bodies moving people, and him, of course, charging through those great holes that were created.
So off to a great start here. Maybe looking for award number 2, adding to the award that he won last week in the NFC. Here's Prater now set to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for. Is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay. Yeah. I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
You know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's 2 different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact they have no shot at the playoffs?
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Now a play fake here on first down. Forced out to his left. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 15 yards through the air and a first down. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. Now Trubisky on first down. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
All right, here we go. Over. All right, now, look at 56. Look at watching that party.
Second and 10 now. It's Trubisky. And his throw here is incomplete. He was looking to get it to Allen Hurns that time. And it's third down. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion. On third down, Trubisky. steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. They go play action here on first down. Flushed out right. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he's going to be marked down deep in Detroit territory. And that one results in 35 yards. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
Here we go now. Leopard! Leopard! Over!
On first and goal, Howard. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up second and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them.
This offense on third down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at a third and goal here. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Third and goal now, so some urgency here for the offense. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. This is less than an extra point, just a 19-yard attempt. And Bryant's kick is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So it's an old-school extra point, but certainly a disappointment that they couldn't get 6.
Yeah, when you see 19-yard field goal in the box score, you kind of shake your head. But their head coach decided 3 was enough.
Bryant now, after hitting the field goal, gets set to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can grab as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for everyone possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short. And now here's a carry heading left. And some space here. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
And he'll give it here to his running back. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their number one goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that, and that really chips away at your confidence.
Detroit! Detroit! All right, here we go.
Now they try the right side here. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with third down coming up.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
Detroit! Detroit!
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. And they give this time to the tailback. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Now a handoff here to his running back. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. And now here's a carry heading left. No gain on the play there. Second down. Two minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to Ford Field after this. Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down.
Let's go. Green, 39.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a third down. Already a pair of third down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this third down try. Now they'll run it on the toss. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
A lot of people call the toss a probing play to see what they can get against the defense, to see how they adjust and react. Their probing's working pretty well. That was a very nice run.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now a handoff as they run left side. And a big collision there as he winds up flat on his back at the 9-yard line. Just a couple there on the second down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation. Looking right, and they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. And now the Bears going to signal for another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So a 15-play drive. Can't believe that only resulted in 3, but it did.
That is somewhat amazing, isn't it? When you hold the ball that long, run offense that well, yet only put 3 points on the board, it has to be a little bit of a disappointment, doesn't it?
Has to. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you've got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
They find some open field here. And he is out of bounds, getting it across the 30-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
First play of the drive, excellent run. Just sets up wash, rinse, repeat. Another first down.
So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. On first down, they run with Howard. Can see this quite a bit on running plays where the guy's out wide. A lot of times, though, doesn't get caught.
You're exactly right, because it's away from the play usually, so a lot of it goes undetected. But I know this will surprise you. I coach some receivers in the offseason. We work a lot on hand placement and blocking downfield. Might want to take that course.
Play action. It's Trubisky. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for second down. Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now Trubisky to throw on second. Flush to his right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky. Now it's Trubisky. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And we're going to get another timeout called by the Lions. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away. And Detroit getting set to go now. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
Let's go.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we're at halftime. Why does Larry always do that? He just stops talking. But let's go play the third quarter. I'm psyched. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Let's see what the offense comes with here. 2nd and 8.
Here we go now.
They'll look to throw here. Eluding the pressure right. It's complete to Golden Tate. And he goes out of bounds across the 40-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
Here we go. Boom, landed.
They'll set up a throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
Here we go.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play. When everything is in sync on defense, that means everyone's communicating really well, and sometimes it's nonverbal. They just know that when a receiver's in one spot, this person may have him, and he's in another spot, the next defender may have him. And they've squeezed the passing lanes down to where it's so difficult to find an open area to deliver the football. They've made it tough on them all game long.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Trubisky. Completion left side to Miller. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Well, that was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
The Bears on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7.
Here we go.
Trubisky will throw. The screen pass here to Cohen. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Here we go now. 3-19.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. And the movement there coming from the middle of the line.
And you understand he wants to get off the ball quickly, but the ball's right in front of him. He has to watch it move first.
Here we go. Blue 90.
Hearns the man in motion left. They go with Howard again. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. It leaves them with 3rd and just a yard.
If they're going to get a first down out of this, they're going to have to earn it because there's been tough going in the interior there. And here we are on 3rd and 1. Be prepared. Brace yourself. Going to be some contact going on.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Trubisky with a give to Howard. Down to the 25. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Again, it's Howard. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
Now, that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
They go counter with Howard. And now running right through it. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. This is Howard on second down. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
So if I'm an offensive coordinator, there's one thing that I know for sure. This is one of the top 5 teams in the NFL against the run. So when I look at my playlist, I'm probably thinking about throwing it.
On this drive, they're 2 for 2 on third down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. Now it's Trubisky. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
So it's a third field goal for him now, and he's accounted for all 9 of their points thus far.
And he's definitely keeping them afloat. But we say it so often, field goals are not going to win you games in the National Football League. They've got to find ways to start capitalizing when they get down near the red zone.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he is hit pretty hard from the side as he's knocked down. Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. And to give this time to the tailback. Pushing his way. He's got the lane, and there he goes. He's at the 30, 10, touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. You know, the man on our cover, John Madden, so synonymous with these Thanksgiving Day games. He was on TV for these from, I think, 81 to 01, giving out the Turkey Leg Award and turducken he always talked about. Special when you got a guy going off like this. I think he would be a good recipient of the Turkey Leg Award.
Well, he's definitely already worked on that leg. Is it possible he could end up getting the whole turkey?
Yeah, give him a thigh,
or the
too.
Whole turducken. And it's really great that you mentioned Coach Madden because everyone knows him from this. Everyone knows him from the broadcast booth. Remember, he won a Super Bowl as a head coach in Oakland.
Yep, he did indeed. But right now, we are watching maybe one of those turkey leg performances with his second touchdown there. They'll start things on first with Tariq Cohen. And he'll get this one across the 20, but only up to about the 21. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Second down following the run. On the handoff, this is Howard. Look at the dance and the juke. And he's brought down after a good gain. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
At halftime, you had to feel like the defense had to be in a good position. They had to feel good about themselves. They'd had this guy boxed in all game long, but after that run, that might be the breakthrough that he's looking for. Now they may have some difficulty dealing with him the rest of today.
They go right back to Howard. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. A gain of 3, second down. Now it's 2nd and 7. They go play action with Trubisky. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Sheldon Richardson in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result?
Sack.
Quarterback gets hit.
Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky. Out of the gun, Trubisky. And he's going to go down again. Charles, not to point fingers, but how much of this goes on the shoulders of the offensive line? Well, look at the 6 sacks last week. That's the 4th in this game.
Definitely the bulk of it does go on the offensive line. That's what they're tasked with doing, keeping their quarterback upright and clean in the pocket. But I think they have to look at, okay, are we bringing in extra people? Is the ball out of the quarterback's hands quick enough? There are a few other factors that they have to look at to try and help out. But you're exactly right. It starts with the O-line.
And Detroit getting set to go now. And they hit the home run last drive. 1 play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
And now here's a carry heading left. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down. The Lions on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Now they'll run it on the toss. And give them 5 yards there, and it's enough for the first.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another 1st down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. Second down, 8. Now they'll run it on the toss. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Any team that runs the toss and runs it successfully, that means they win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there for a very nice game.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. So the D-line's going to spread out.
All right, here we go. Detroit, here we go. Detroit, green, 39.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. And now here's a carry heading left. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4. Lions on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Now they try the right side here. And some room to maneuver. And he's just short. He got 6 of the 7 he needed, so that leaves a decision here on 4th and a yard. I love the look you just gave me because I know what you're thinking. If you're going to run towards the perimeter, you better either stay in bounds or get the first down or both. He did neither.
Imagine the looks he's getting right now from his team, from his coaches. They go over those scenarios all the time, and as you said, he did neither.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through, and that will extend their lead even further. So his second field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the 4th quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Now Howard. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. And a nice carry there of 15 yards. A give to Howard. He's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. Six yards to go here on second down. This is Cohen on the toss, and he is knocked down from the side, right near the 39. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, that's pretty symptomatic about how things have gone here. That play was just shut down right from the start.
And not going to give him a lot of confidence to help turn things around. Throwing here, Trubisky. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll be 4th down. Got to be careful here. They need to move quickly, but it's also 4th. Here we go. It's Trubisky on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Lions looking like they're going to come away with a victory. The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he takes it across midfield to the 45. Able to pick up a healthy chunk of yards, 7-yard gain, but a tough 3rd and 9 upcoming. The Lions on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Now they'll run it on the toss. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise...
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Jarrad Davis in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. And the tight end goes in motion left. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. Trying the right side with Howard. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. The Bears on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 10. On the give, running right is Howard. They told everyone beginning of the year we want to win 11 games, and they've done that.
And what an air of good feelings around this team, around this organization. You can just feel it. They've achieved their goal. They're firmly in the playoff race right now. They've got to feel great about themselves and what they've accomplished.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been